sports, anime,
media entertainment.
The whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created this.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with your same hosts, Carlil, Kenny, and Bomba. Back again with another episode. What's going on, y'all? How's y'all week going so far?
Busy.
Dang, everybody been busy.
Everybody been at work. We're in America. What you want?
I'm working, taking a night class, and I got to start studying for this test I got to take. So, yeah.
Look, we commend you, brother. We're gonna pray for you and your mental. Burn some sage in your room. But look, we're gonna start off today with the NFL. A little quick question for y'all. Well, quick update. So the NFL is looking to do away with the All-Star game. They're trying to find alternatives. You feel me? They feel like the Pro Bowl is boring. They really don't play football in the Pro Bowl anymore. They play like two-hand touch. You feel me? And so they're trying to figure out, like, what alternative ways there are to the Pro Bowl. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think it's a good idea to do away with the whole Pro Bowl, like weekend Pro Bowl game? And then what alternatives do y'all think would help out, I guess, the NFL's version of All-Star Weekend?
I'm not going to lie. I had no idea the Pro Bowl was still a thing. I ain't heard of that thing in a minute. I ain't seen it advertised nowhere. I ain't seen it because like how my takes are on NFL. I don't watch it that often.
Right.
Like anything, I feel like anything is advertised. Anything you see it, like you still watching basketball and every other sports you watch on the same channel. So I feel like you see things, but the Pro Bowl, I ain't heard of it in a minute.
Nah, I feel that. What about you, Kenny?
I think they could do it. They should do it back in the day. They're kind of doing it now with like the different obstacle courses and stuff. I think they should do because I get it's football, and you don't want to risk an injury in Pro Bowl because like people getting tackled and concussions and stuff. So I get it, and the players already play a bunch of games. There's a lot of wear and tear, so I get it. I think there should be like a throwing competition, see what quarterback can throw the furthest, like the accuracy, who can throw the ball in the barrel from how many yards or whatever.
But didn't they have to use stuff like that back in the day, though?
That's what I'm saying. Like, do like they used to do back in the day.
I'm pretty sure I've seen like clips of like Drew Brees and doing it.
Yeah. So bring that back. They do even do like for punters, like how accurate, like play piggy with the punters. How accurate can you punt within the 5-yard line, 2-yard line, whatever. Do something like that. Might be boring though, because like the best part of football is, breaking tackles, spectacular catches. I don't know.
That's exactly what I was thinking when you were saying that, because like you were saying throwing competition, like yeah, but like would I be excited to see who could throw the farthest? Like,
or like the fastest man, like they just did that last. I don't know if they did for Pro Bowl, but they did like a little race between some of the players. It didn't seem like Tyreek Hill was trying at all. They do something like fastest man. Oh, or we can do like something in the combine, see who can do the most reps of like 250 or whatever, 220. Strongest man in the NFL.
So basically combine, but Pro Bowl.
Highest bird. Yeah, I mean, if y'all gonna play two-hand touch, that's pretty much what y'all doing anyway.
Because from what you said, if you're not gonna see tackles anyway, might as well do what you can't see.
Bruh, see,
like you said. So
what I think would make Pro Bowl weekend just a spectacle to watch again. Invite a whole bunch of celebrities, have a celebrity football game, pad them up and have a celebrity football game. I think that's what you do. And then let the Pro Bowlers, let them coach, let them referee, but have celebrities. A celebrity Pro Bowl game will be lit.
So what you gonna do when when let me see, when J. Cole gets a concussion or somebody breaks their leg.
I mean, look, you sign a waiver, I guess. I don't know. You know what you signed up for.
You just randomly bring Shaq.
Facts.
Put him on the lineup.
Line them up against the baby. You would pay to see that. You would pay to see that. Don't say you wouldn't. You would pay to see that. Celebrity Pro Bowl game.
So substitute the All-Star game for a Celebrity Pro Bowl game?
Celebrity Pro Bowl game.
I think it would be more interesting. Just advertising it will be more interesting than, like I said, I ain't heard of a Pro Bowl in a minute. I thought it wasn't a thing anymore.
Look, Bomba, cut this up, post it, and add the NFL, add SportsCenter, add ESPN, and again, a full out pad them up.
Right.
No flag football. We don't want to see that shit. I want to see Quavo get his dreads knocked off. That's what I want to see.
Nobody's gonna sign up for this.
That's the thing. A lot of people.
No, Obama got that bad Wi-Fi.
Do. Another one bites the dust.
Because what happens when Terry Crews and The Rock sign up?
Put them on different teams. Put them on different teams. Look, what you do is, I'm glad you said Terry Crews. You get that whole, the longest yard crew, get that whole team. Put Nelly at running back. It's over with.
Man, Joe, my Wi-Fi disconnected.
Did you just come from out the door? Wait, you disappeared.
I said my Wi-Fi disconnected.
But like, you know what? I ain't even gonna go into it. Let's go into the next topic.
Bamba gotta say what he was saying before he got cut off.
Oh shit, yeah, my fault.
Brother doesn't care about Bamba.
That's crazy.
But no, I was just saying, I just don't think that, like you said, people are gonna get paid to get knocked off. Like the shit knocked off of them.
Find a waiver.
Like no, a lot of people are gonna get injured if you put celebrities in.
Okay, it's not good. That's another good. That's another pro of it. That's another pro. That is not a con. That is a pro. Because, I mean, celebrities, like, all they do is, you know, they art and stuff like that, make music, make their movies, stuff like that. Like, if they get injured, like, they could take some time off, heal, and then go back to what they was doing. Like, we don't want no athlete to get injured. We trying to see you in the game on Sunday. Like, what's up?
Bamba, I don't know if you heard this, but I said, what happens when The Rock and Terry Crews sign up to play? Or John Cena?
Make sure they are all on separate teams.
There's only two teams.
Other people are not gonna want to. Who's gonna run into The Rock?
Put Terry Crews and John Cena on one team. Put The Rock on the other team. I feel like that's
put The Rock and Terry Crews. Put them in the game. No pads on. Put pads on the rest. That's it.
I'm saying. I think it's a great idea. That's $1 million idea.
Shut up.
But moving on to the next topic, NBA dropped the all NBA teams today. We gonna get into it. You said what?
Luka Doncic on it.
He's on the first team actually. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I know. So we gonna go in. We gonna get into the going over the all NBA teams, and then I'm gonna ask both of y'all if y'all agree, disagree, what changes y'all would make. But let's get into it. So all NBA first team guard Devin Booker. Luka Doncic. You hear that, Kenny? Forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, and that center is Nikola Jokic. That is all NBA first team. Hold on, Kenny. Let me get through second and third team, and we'll get into it. So all NBA second team, you got Stephen Curry, Ja Morant, DeMar DeRozan, sleeper, Kevin Durant, and Joel Embiid. That's all NBA second team. Again, let me get into it. All NBA third team. You got Chris Paul, Trae Young, Pascal Siakam, which is a sleeper because he didn't even make All-Star game. Karl Anthony Towns, and LeBron James. So that is all NBA teams. What changes would y'all make? If y'all have any.
before I make any changes, can I ask y'all a question? Didn't this man LeBron just average 30 points?
30 points, 8.2 rebounds, 6.3 assists.
Wasn't this man in the MVP race until he got hurt?
He was in the MVP race, and he finished second in league scoring.
And that was because he did not play a hell of a lot of games.
He played 50. He played 56 games. He played more games than Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant played 55.
How's Pascal Siakam ahead of him?
Again, that is all that's why I said sleeper, because he is all NBA third team, but he didn't make All-Star.
So the man who was potentially the MVP of this season booted down to NBA third. People just hate LeBron.
Yeah, it's a lot of LeBron hate. It's tough.
Where's Steph Curry?
Second team.
Okay. LeBron had a better season than Steph Curry. Why?
LeBron had a better season than Steph Curry. LeBron had a better season than
Kevin Durant.
LeBron had a better season than Jason Tatum.
Facts.
LeBron had a better season than Kevin Durant.
Facts.
He already said stuff. This is just ridiculous to me.
Facts.
It's a lot of players that maybe it's debatable that they made it further, or maybe were able to carry their team further. But in terms of accomplishment,
yeah, it's an argument I heard today where the only person on this list that didn't make the playoffs was LeBron James.
That's a team effort.
Yeah, you're right, but the only person in all NBA first, second, and third team. That's 14. That's 14 out of 15 players that went to the playoffs.
but if anything, like, are you in the All NBA team because of the playoff or the regular season?
You're right. You're right.
It's your performance throughout the regular season, ain't it?
Yeah, but your performance throughout the regular season is what gets you to that next level. So I feel like that's why I'm not saying that's why he should have. That's not why I'm not saying that's why he deserves third. I'm just saying that's where I feel like the argument for the vote makers came in. Because like I said, that was one argument that I heard today, is that he was the only one.
I'm gonna reiterate my question. This is based off your performance as a player to make the All NBA team.
Facts.
What were you saying the whole year? How? You're 19. This nigga is reversing a hoops behind his ear. Like, what?
I need to make a comment off topic. Before y'all be in the comments, be like, damn, Kenny in there fucking them chips up. Kenny hasn't eaten since 12 o'clock. Shut up.
Having his meal.
Shut up. I'm hungry.
At least he putting himself on mute, bro. At least he's putting himself on mute. But look, I'm saying if I switch anything, I'm putting Jason Tatum down the second team. And I'm going to either replace him with KD or I'm going to replace him with LeBron for all NBA second team.
Hold on. So if I can be honest, right? Let's make the argument that supposedly KD was able to make it to the playoffs. That's supposedly why he deserves more, like a higher. What happened to this man in the playoffs?
I'm saying, and I understand. Look, as you said, playoffs aren't incorporated. That yes, they got swept, but like KD had a solid season, and it was solid to where he was able to keep the team above water to compete for play-in playoff contention. With a part-time Kyrie the majority of the season, and James Harden was hurt majority of the season, and then he got traded.
James Harden took y'all to the playoffs.
That man. So that's what I'm saying. Like I said, those are just two people. Like Jason Tatum, I wouldn't say for me he doesn't deserve first team. I would put LeBron up there, or honestly, I would put Joel Embiid up there too. And just take out Jason Tatum and have two centers, because Joel Embiid led the league in scoring and second in MVP voting.
I'm of the opinion that NBA first team should be made of all the players from different positions that were legit MVP candidates. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Yeah,
because that is a clear consensus amongst the league of who the best players are.
I agree.
Actually, that makes sense.
I agree. All right, I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna just ask y'all, deserved or not deserved. Devin Booker, first team.
No, does not deserve first team. I'm putting him. I will give him second team though. Solid
Yeah,
second.
second. That's debatable.
Okay, if you could replace Devin Booker with anybody,
Joel had a better season, but it's just a position.
Who?
Joel.
if
That's
he's
a different
saying,
position. You got to find a guard.
You said what?
You got to find a guard.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, but that's a different position. That's what I.
John Morant. I'm putting Ja over Devin Booker 100%.
I agree with that. I can agree with that. You won me over with that.
Ja definitely had a better season than Devin Booker, 100%.
What about you, Bomba? You keeping Booker? Or you taking him off first team?
Yeah, he's not first team for sure. Now, who I would put there?
When the last time the Grizzlies been an actual good team?
I'll just have to go with Ja too because I can't think of anybody better.
I think Ja's the general consensus.
When has the Grizzlies actually been a good team? When's the last time?
Facts, but you also got to remember they did have a 22-5 record without that man.
Bro, my connection.
And I think the game where what's the name? They kept up with the Warriors when Ja was out, and so even though they still got beat, but they was putting up a good fight. But Luka Doncic, keeping him or Kenny doesn't get the answer, keeping him or throwing him off.
My answer might surprise you. You never know.
Nah. I'm keeping him. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep him too. That is a solo superstar, and he led them to the playoffs, and they in conference finals. Yeah.
Can I give my opinion?
Sure, Kenny.
If you consider that LeBron plays point guard, I switch him out. But as actual guard, I keep Luka.
Okay. Solid. Giannis, I feel like that's a general consensus.
Wait, you ain't even asked about Jason. Yeah, Giannis, but he stays.
Giannis.
Okay.
There's no two guard out here leading the league for real besides Devin Booker, and we just agreed that he's not staying.
Nah, you're right about that.
I mean Bradley Beal, but Bradley Beal's hurt.
All the time.
There's no other two guard that's leading the league for real.
What's the name? So Giannis is agreed upon. Jason Tatum. You already know how I feel. I'm taking that man off.
I'm putting Bron there. That's where I went. I'm sorry.
You putting Bron there too, Kenny?
Because looking at regular season, leading scorer, bro. Like, what?
Trying to think, is there any other forward, power forward besides Giannis? It's got to be Bron. AD played shitty this year, and he was hurt. Giannis, of course. Pascal Siakam plays power forward center, but they got him in for the center spot. What other power forward or small forward is really dominating right now?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy Maxi Kleber is balling. I'm sorry. Moving on.
Wait. I wasn't done. I will say Jason Tatum is the leader of the Celtics. It's just that I don't know. I can't give him that superstar spot yet. I can't. I can't give Jason Tatum the superstar.
I can give him the superstar spot, but that man is nowhere near what LeBron has given us this year.
The reason I can't give
The
reason I can't give Jason Tatum that superstar spot because I'm of the opinion that Jaylen Brown has a better game than him.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown does show up sometimes, but that's the thing with the Celtics. A lot of weapons.
Sure, Jason Tatum's the better scorer, but Jaylen Brown is a lockdown defender as well as an efficient scorer. I'm going Jaylen Brown.
I don't know. Jaylen Brown has been very inconsistent.
Jaylen Brown also dunks on Giannis consistently, so I'm giving it to him.
Okay, he got 3 dunks on Giannis. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
They got like
Playoffs right now. Jaylen Brown. In the playoffs right now, Jaylen Brown is the best player.
I'm just saying, Jason Tatum's the better player, but Jaylen Brown
Jason Tatum's better.
is a great support specialist.
You're overvaluing Jason Tatum's offensive.
Am I overvaluing the man that that led his team against Giannis. Come on, bro.
It wasn't
He beat the defending champions.
It wasn't just him.
From a 3-2 lead. Called this man a bitch in his face.
Listen.
I was like, oh shit.
It wasn't just him. You forget Chris Middleton was also hurt, and Brook Lopez didn't come back to the middle of the series.
Okay, that's still Giannis, bro. Like, come on now.
You can't act like Chris Middleton's not an essential piece, especially when the other team's got Jaylen Brown at 2 guard.
Essential piece. Still hooping without him.
He didn't like that shit. I'm not gonna lie.
But look, and then lastly, first team, Nikola Jokic. I feel like that's general consensus.
He deserves it.
Wait, what was it? What happened?
Nikola Jokic.
He deserves a spot.
As a literal point center.
Wait.
Back-to-back MVP.
He's on first team, right?
Yeah. Back-to-back MVP.
Did he deserve that over Joel, though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. The reason I say I don't know.
Wait, I'm tweaking. No.
That's what I'm
Joel
saying.
was the MVP this season.
Joel deserved MVP this season.
Yeah, Joel's MVP.
This man, well, I can't say that Jokic led the Nuggets to the playoffs too, but Joel Embiid led his team further in the playoffs.
You're not going on based off playoffs, though. We're going based off regular season.
But
Okay, regular season. Him and LeBron were 1 and 2 in the MVP race. I don't know where Jokic came from, honestly.
They were 1 and 2 in league scoring. Jokic was always up there in top 3 in MVP race.
But LeBron and Joel Embiid were 1 and 2 for the longest.
I promise you, everybody was sold that Embiid was gonna be the MVP.
Yeah.
Until they came out with that bullshit ass vote, and everybody was still wondering who the fuck voted for Jokic.
The thing is, I don't fully disagree with y'all. I was saying because I thought Kenny's question was did Joel Embiid deserve, or did Nikola Jokic deserve first team over Joel Embiid? I would say if I feel like they should have put them both on first team because Joel Embiid plays forward too. I feel like they should have put them both on first team. But if I feel like if there was one center to go, then you gotta put Nikola Jokic on NBA first team.
Joel Embiid is the better center, bro.
I'm putting Embiid there.
Embiid is the better center. Jokic he's great, but he plays a position that you don't need. You don't need your center handling the ball. You have a point guard.
So
why is my center handling the ball?
I would say
wait, hold on. I don't like that because if my center can handle the ball better than my point guard and still play the center position, then what are you talking about?
Can he? Is he a better ball handler than Jamal Murray?
I'm saying he gives you more assists than Jamal Murray.
Don't forget that Jamal Murray is your point guard.
Nikola Jokic, his assist numbers are better than Jamal Murray's, and his playmate. Nikola Jokic leads that offense better than Jamal Murray does. That's why if Jamal Murray led the offense better, then he would be the primary ball handler. He would be the primary playmaker. But no, it's Nikola Jokic, and that's solidified. He don't just do that just because that is his role.
To do that. Well,
but if your center can do that and that's getting you to the playoffs and he does it better than my point guard, why wouldn't I?
Maybe we need a better point guard.
My point guard is my support specialist. Like I can have one person. Like we are in 2022. This is positionless basketball.
I want my center to be a force in the paint.
That's like saying why do you need LeBron to run the offense as much as he does, but he's a small forward.
It's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
It's not the same thing. The reason I say it's not the same thing is I want my center to be a force in the paint. If you're handling the ball on the perimeter,
he's a lead rebounder every year.
But I would say, Kenny, that he is a force. Like
that's what I'm saying.
For him to be like
his defensive rating is always low.
Every system don't have to match, and for them, it's working through him.
Nikola Jokic's defensive rating is always low. Perimeter and defense.
Yeah, that's facts. But that's his body type. You sacrificing that defense for like his offense and his playmaking. But I would say that it makes sense for them to put him as a number 5 because they gave him the MVP. You gotta put it there. But
Yeah.
my choice, I was swapping with Embiid.
I'm giving it to Embiid.
Agree to disagree. All right, before we end off here, right now, playoffs. We've made our picks. It's down to the final 14. It's time to update those picks. So on the West, we got Golden State leading 3-1 against the Mavericks. Who do y'all got coming out this series? Just go ahead, say y'all's answers.
What picks did we have last week again? Or the week before?
The week before, I think y'all said Golden State was gonna win the series, and I said Mavericks in 7. I'm still going Mavericks in 7 if y'all wanted to know my pick.
I also want to clarify, if you go back in the record, I said the Warriors are probably going to come out the West, but I want Chris Paul to win. That is what I said.
Got his ass spanked. Got that ass spanked. That man averaged 9 points in that series, and y'all said that man was the MVP of the playoffs.
Look, the 9 points.
Tomatoes.
So he was.
Ass
hadn't
sports
happened
takes.
yet.
Sports takes is ass.
How are we supposed to know he was going to do that?
Ass of sport. Ass sports takes. He wasn't. Y'all went off of one 14 game. Y'all went off of 1-14 game and said he's the MVP of the
Who did you
playoffs.
say was MVP?
You said what?
Who did you say was the MVP?
Jason Tatum at the time was the MVP. And now I'm saying Luka Doncic is the MVP.
Shut the fuck up. You just made the exact point we made. Shut up. Who was your pick in the East?
We're talking to Bobby.
Carlo, who was your pick in the East?
Celtics.
So far, I still feel good about my prediction. I said, I'm pretty sure I said Warriors in 5. Still see it happening. And Miami, I'm going with Miami.
I really hate that he did say Warriors in 5 too. I remember that.
He also predicted Miami a while ago. His initial prediction was Miami.
You see these windshields? They predict the future, man.
I hate y'all.
I can't really tell you that you're gonna have 3 kids.
Miami's defense was like that. I remember.
Wait, you said Kenny gonna have 3 kids?
No, you. 3 daughters too. I know.
Oh, that could see be a girl dad.
This is getting real personal. Kenny, make your picks.
This man hates kids.
It's getting personal. It's business.
I feel like both series are kind of uneven, so the picks are pretty obvious.
In what way, though? Uneven in what way? I can understand the West. I need you to because the East is tied right now.
The East is tied, but the Celtics lost without Jimmy Butler.
You said the Heat lost without Jimmy Butler?
No, didn't the Celtics just lose out the Heat's main players?
Yeah, Marcus Smart was out, and who else? Al Horford, I think, was out.
Nah, they was in. Are y'all talking about this game that just happened?
No, the one before that.
Yeah,
the game. I think it was
Marcus Smart was out. Al Horford was in.
With somebody else missing though. It wasn't just
Robert Williams.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah.
It's 2-2 between the Celtics and the Heat.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta understand too. The Celtics are favored to win this series right now. Even though Miami has been number 1.
I can tell you this: if Jimmy Butler does lose, he's gonna punch somebody. I'm gonna go Heat. I'm gonna side with Mom. I'm gonna go Heat.
So Warriors and Heat. I got Mavericks and Celtics. We're gonna hold on to the dream. Last question.
Wait. No team has ever come back 3-0. You think the Mavericks gonna be the first?
Look, miracles happen.
The game is. If I can be honest, I see the series is over this game when they go to.
I understand. Look, I got hope. I got that same feeling from 2016.
Who do you think Luka Doncic is?
I got that same feeling from 2016. I had the same feeling from 2016.
They were down 3-1.
I understand, but he made it possible. I feel like they go.
Luka to LeBron.
No,
I'm not comparing. I'm the feeling, how I felt back then. I'm feeling that these days.
Listen, Luka is that guy, but if he was to just pass the ball 5 seconds earlier, Dallas will be hella different.
Look, you're right. He could probably average 15 assists than more than or then he's averaging what right now, like 10.5.
Luka also doesn't have a Kyrie.
Yeah, he does not. But like at times, what's the name of that guy? Finney Smith.
Finney Smith,
When he
Jalen Brunson,
he doesn't see. But when he sees,
Spencer
like,
Dinwiddie,
that boy be knocking it down.
Maxi Kleber.
That man said his hair didn't move.
My boy Bertans, bro. They got some okay pieces. It's just I believe they can get over that hump. Hopefully, look, one game at a time. One game at a time. But all right, and we're gonna end it off with this one. Who is your current MVP of the league? Mine is Luka Doncic. Go ahead, Kenny Bamba.
I don't have one. It's been good team ball at this point. It's not one player standing out for real. I don't have an
MVP right now.
Yeah,
Just going off of numbers, it gotta be Luka. Going off.
If I have to pick one, it has to be Luka. He's the only one carrying a team because every other team is carrying itself.
Yeah.
That's a good argument. That's a good argument. All right. Well, that's all I have for the sports section. Stay tuned because we'll get into anime next.